This is for 2024 Game of Thrones House of the Dragon 2-box random serial number 47. We've got the names right here for y'all. And we've got the die. And on the die, we got a 3. Good luck, y'all. 1, a 2, a 3. Crunch. There we go. I'm gonna get the sheet printed and then we'll see some cards. So that's what Vintage meant by dead dragons. Because he killed the break and the break contains dragons. Wow.
Wow.
It is making sense to my head. Alright, good luck everybody. We got box number 726 and 2,437. Here we go. Hopefully the emails brought everyone in. Where'd you find it at, Mr. Barrett? Let's go ahead and get all these packs open before we get into that House of the Dragon
I'm gonna
goodness.
see it real quick. I'll be back when you open the kit.
You can also see it. I have the preview right there.
I know, but I like seeing it in person.
This is a good point. I don't like what I just read, City Go.
Wow, they didn't release any blue.
Animals! Savages!
Kind of rude.
I was happy that I woke up to pre-order the phone because they're like straight up sold out across the Vegas Valley now.
Good job. You did it.
I gotta pick it up at DTS location.
I was gonna say, oh, that's far, but then I realized not that
It's not that difficult.
for you.
I think this one's the base pile. It appears as so. City Go with a period. We got the dot. Yeah, it's funny because I realize there's like no one to talk about Killer's Game with because we literally saw it on premiere night. Total accident. Message retracted. Message retracted. Oh man, I don't know if Music's brother's still in chat to see the hits. Anyone see Topps Chrome's or Topps new post related to all the new IPs they're going to be getting coming up? They did a really cool post and it showed off what some of the cards are going to look like. And me oh my, it's going to be a wild time. Do you need a battery?
I'm just putting it away.
What we did here today. Reminder to everyone, we're only 9 spots away from WWE. Opening Panini Prism WWE is one of my many pleasures here on the Pop channel. Especially when you've got the, the gold spots are both open. I am a buyer if anyone hits a Kairi Sane. Add it to that insane bow back there. Get these packs put away and then we'll see some cards. Alrighty. Oh, what happened to the banner?
Hmm?
The banner got all funny looking, like down here. Another thing I'll have to fix. Alrighty, good luck everybody. We've got a patch right here at the top right away, so we'll get through that. Oh, yes. I always love the ones that have like the metal chains. It just looks so cool. I'm a big fan of these ones, for sure. And then again, there's no like plastic cover over it, so if you get the card physically, you can like feel the chains. That's RC16 number 6 going out to Kayla Honda off of the Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen. Costume material piece right off the top right there. What a way to start it. The chainmail or the dragon hide, those are my favorite ones to get. And we're off. This one should be the base pile, so yep, it is. So I'm gonna do the brown technique right here real quick. We're just looking for any foils that may have snuck their way through onto this side. Sometimes it'll be a red or a gold. Sometimes a poster. And more often than not, there's nothing. They're all on the other side. But you can never be too careful. Okay. Now for the real one. Patch right up at the top here. And it is Queen Alicent High. Oh, whoa. Look how the. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how that worked on camera. That is insane. Like straight on, it's like a green. And then as soon as a little bit of light catches, it's like a bright gold. That is a very, very beautiful material that they used there. I think it's the first time we've seen a cut from the costume that had that kind of effect to it. It is crazy. It's like 3M stitched into it. RC30, number 10 spot, getting the costume material from Queen Alicent Hightower. Randy! That one's awesome. Bear it with the dam. And here we go. Got a location right here. Driftmark. Going to L4, number 4 spot. Vintage. What is this? Oh, it's a JJ. Oh, no, it's the full art cards, the full art foils. HR4 going to number 4 spot. Vintage. Making sure we're in focus. Nice canvas card right here. Viserys and Daemon. Brotherly hatred and love? Question mark. 6 going to Honda. The Rogue Prince on the JJ. I do love the JJ arts a lot. That's JJ2 going out to Vintage. Especially when you can get those ones in auto. Speaking of autos. Nice. Oh, that's a very, very nice auto too. Emily Carey. Princess. Or no, it would be Queen. Alicent Hightower. Well, I guess technically Lady Alicent Hightower. Very cool auto, the bordered auto on the first. This will go to the number 1 spot off of the random at the end of the break. Love to see it, love to see it. Let's see what else we got hiding back here. Lovely canvas right there. Red Keep AR5 going to the number 5 spot. Music's brother. Finish off this handful here. Or this box, rather. Canvas of Caraxes. That's AR11 going to the number 1 spot. Music's brother on the Caraxes. Gold. King of the Narrow Sea on the gold stamp. Number 10 going to the 10 spot. Randy. Going over to Randy. Here we got a poster. Prince Daemon Targaryen. CG2 going to Vintage with the Daemon. Matt Smith as Daemon. We still have not seen one of his autos in forever. There we got Eye of the Dragon. D7 going to Music's brother on the number 7 spot. And that'll be box number 1. We're going to do some casing and sleeving, and then we shall continue on. And he's back. I also want to adjust the overhead over on this side to be more centered. Oh, I guess I do need to move the camera overhead to be more centered. There's just gonna come a time where I'm gonna do a decent amount of overhauls and changes to the room. Because looking above, I can definitely move that camera like half a foot to the right, and that'll just make it centered. All right. Go ahead and lay these out. And we'll do this pile first, because this looks like this is the base. Looks like we are off. When we get through 2 packs, make sure this is the base pile, and it is in fact the base pile. Changing gears into the brown method right here, fanning through. There's one foil that snuck its way through. Very beautiful Iron Throne right there on the poster. FR4 going to the number 4 spot, Vintage, getting the Iron Throne. The back of it's also a piece of a puzzle. You get all the cards together, you can put together a nice little puzzle piece. Piece of the puzzle. And we are good to go. Just making sure we are in focus. Looking for golds or reds. There's a red. That's what we're fishing for. Off of these sides. The reds are numbered to 50. We do not see them all that often, everybody. Let's see what number we got on it. 22 out of 50 going to the number 2 spot off of the serial. Vintage with the red second of his name. See, we had 2 stragglers inside the pile this time, but it appears that will be it. Alright, let's see what our other auto is, as well as our 2 patches. And here we go. Oh, I passed by a gold right there, holy cow. Gold, number 46, going to Kale Honda. Off of the Queen Who Never Was. What's going on here? Missaria? Oh, it's just the poster. Missaria, CG8, number 8 spot going to Vintage. Vintage getting both of the posters out of this break. Eye of the Dragon here. That one's really cool with the moon in the background like that. And actually, from far away, it looks like an eyeball. That's kind of creepy looking. D5 going to number 5 spot, Music's brother on the Eye of the Dragon. There is a scene of Alicent Hightower and Viserys Targaryen. That one's R3 going to number 3 spot, Vintage. Got a patch in this handful behind the Green Council on the JJ. That's JJ9, number 9 going out to Music's brother. Off of the Green Council. Oh my goodness. It's another Emily Carey. But this one's the inscription. Additionally, that means it's not one inscription per case, because this is the second inscription that we've seen. No matter what. One a case? This is the second one we've seen out of this case, though, Swisher. Number 1 spot, number 2 spot off of the random. I feel like you guys can hear Hama louder than you can hear me. Alright, let's see what we got on the patch in this handful. Good luck. King Viserys. I believe this is in his jammies. In the jammies. RC1. Wow, this is the first one in the set. Going to Music's brother. What do you mean, don't worry? That's why I usually have the door closed. Alrighty. There's Henny with the music note. Does that mean you're singing or you're throwing the music note? You're like Sona from League of Legends. Lord Lionel Strong. Actually, a big fan of that. We've gotten a patch like this similar before. It's kind of silver on camera, a little darker. You can see a little bit of blue. In person, it's a lot more of an intense, like, navy blue on it. Pretty clean looking. Definitely like this one. And the patch is going to RC18, number 8, Vintage. Again, the Lord Lionel Strong. And we're in focus. Storm's End. L7 on the location, going to 7th spot. Music's brother. You got House Hightower on the full foil. HR3 going to number 3 spot. Vintage. Want the House Hightower. Canvas. Corlys Valerian. That's on AR14 going to the number 4 spot. Vintage. Then we got the Iron Throne. It's a sick one. AR13, 3 is Vintage. And then that'll bring us to the end of this handful. I'm going to do some casing and sleeving. And then we will roll the die to see who's getting what Emily Carey. Since we got the 2 of them. Just the 2 of us. I am very surprised to find out that the inscriptions are not limited to 1 per case. And we did have the 1 case, I think, that didn't have 1 at all. So maybe we just got made up for it in this one, or it's an average with an asterisk on the per case kind of thing going on, if you know what I'm saying. If you're catching what I'm throwing. All right, before we do the recap, we need to see who is getting which Emily Carey. Alrighty, we got everybody's names right here in the order that they are on the random serial. Good luck, you guys. We got 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There's 8 times on the rolls, 8 pips on the die. We got Vintage and Music's brother. Vintage getting the bordered Emily Carey. And then we have Music's brother on the number 2 spot, grabbing the Emily Carey inscription. Married to the King.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, both autos were Emily Carey.
Lady Hightower.
Now let's do the recap. Starting with our posters, into the canvas cards, into the Eye of the Dragons, golds. We got some of the other canvases. Full arts into the JJs, into the locations, into a red to 50. We've got Lionel Strong on the number 8 spot. Viserys Targaryen, number 1 spot. We got Queen Alicent Hightower on the number 10 spot. And Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen on the number 6 spot. Thank you guys all so much for the break. That was 2024 Game of Thrones House of the Dragon 2-box random serial number 47. 48 is going to be the last one for us to random off the case topper right there. Thank you guys so much for the break.